Are we vlogging?
Yeah, we're vlogging. Good morning, world.
This is where you have to do it. The lighting's better.
Okay.
Except for it makes you look very white.
Makes you look very white, but the lighting does look nice. I need a haircut. I'm gonna go get a haircut after the gym, which we're going to go do right now. We're gonna go to the gym. I haven't even looked at my split. I don't know what I'm training today yet. Jeb is doing back. But before we do that, we're gonna get some food. Okay, it's today.
You're welcome. Strongbow?
What?
Do you like Strongbow ciders?
Strongbow? I do like Strongbow.
We have an Irish roommate.
They know.
Has nothing to do with this.
I don't drink it when I go drinking, but it's good. I like it. For breakfast this morning, surprise, surprise, eggs. Got 2 servings of egg whites and 2 whole eggs in there. Gonna have that with some thin sliced bread. This is a hack for when you're cutting, and if you enjoy your carbs, you need less carbs in, get some thin sliced bread. For breakfast, Pig is actually eating this coil right here. Were you enjoying that, Pig? Oh, he's losing it. He's losing his mind. Pig, why are you losing your mind? Breakfast. Breakfast. I usually eat my eggs with ketchup, but we ran out of ketchup. So just been using some Frank's Red Hot, which is just as good. I usually do the Frank's Red Hot and ketchup, as well as the yolk. It's a lot of sauce, but I love the sauce. So before Jeb and I go to the gym, we usually like to hit our Joule here. It's a 0.7 HB Joule. There's 40 pieces of Joule in here. That's what that means. That's what that stands for. Because we smoke a lot of weed, so this is the thing that we use. Just kidding. It's for pencil lead. We don't smoke a lot of weed. We don't smoke weed at all, actually. Because we're children of God. Today, got my Nutribolic Stimex in the shaker. Got a little bit. I got, what, how much did I put there? A scoop and a half. Got a scoop and a half of this. Got the peach mango flavor. Come on, focus. Got the peach mango flavor. Put that in there. Boys and girls, today the split is a little bit different today. So today I'm doing bench for speed. So I got 5 sets of 5, focusing on speed with bench press, and then I've got pause squats, again focusing on speed, 4 sets of 3 with that, and then I have a leg workout after that. So I got bench, starting off with bench right now, and I got squats, and then followed by just a typical leg workout there. So a little bit of a weird split, but again, like I said in the last video, this split is very chest driven. It's very trying to emphasize my chest and really bring out my chest in this. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on for the next 4 weeks it'll be. the bench went pretty well. That was pretty easy actually. Like, it felt good, but again, I've been doing chest, like I've been doing bench 3 times. I've already done bench 3 times this week. This is my 4th time. So now we're moving on to the squats, pause squats. 4 sets of 3 reps. It's not a lot of reps, but it is like a 1-second pause at the bottom, and I know I'm not gonna do well at this. I'm supposed to be doing 70% of my 1 rep max, which is gonna be around 250-ish. I'm gonna play around with it. If it doesn't feel too good, I'm gonna go lighter. If it feels good, I might go up, but I don't think it'll be any heavier than 250. I don't think my speed's gonna be very good on here, but we'll see what it's like. Yeah, I should have said at 225, and I'm definitely staying at 225. I'm not even gonna try to touch 250. If I did, I'm staying at the bottom. I'm not getting back up. So I'm gonna stay at 225 for these next sets. All right, so I just finished up that workout. Killed my abs at the end of it. I did extra abs. I was only supposed to do 3 sets of leg raises. But I did the leg raises, and I did decline crunch, and I did extra sets because I know my abs are really weak. I want to bring out my abs more. It's not that like they don't show, it's that they aren't very strong and I really want to strengthen them. I just want it to look really good in the mid area here, so I'm gonna try to like kill them a little bit more. Just doing cardio now. I would have done the Stairmaster, but they're all being used. There's only 5 here at Good Life, and they're always being used. Kind of hard to use, kind of hard to get a hold of one. So I'm on the treadmill. 23 minutes on here, incline 12, speed I'm gonna bump it up to 3.2 probably. I go for 23 minutes there. Like I said before, this workout split that I'm working on for the next 4 months is primarily chest focused. So I didn't really ask my coach why we're doing chest focused. I just assume that it's just something that we need to bring up more, maybe like a weak area that he's found in me and that we just want to bring it up more, or it's just something that he really wants to work on. It's just something that we need to bring up for whatever reason, but I'm not asking any questions, doing as I'm told. I trust my coach, I believe in him, so I'm gonna do what he tells me to do. Maybe it's just me, but do you guys ever get that? No, I don't think it's just me, I think it's just everyone. You ever get that feeling when you have to pee so bad, you can't focus on anything? Like you're in the middle of doing something and you realize you gotta pee and then you just can't focus on it?
Focus on peeing or
focus on whatever you're doing because you're only thinking about peeing. I gotta pee.
You should see him, he's all crunched up right now.
Because I gotta pee.
It doesn't ever focus.
I know, I was trying to film a clip earlier and it wouldn't focus on the thing I was trying to show. I filmed it like 7 times.
I thought that old grumpy man at the gym was getting mad at you for filming.
I thought he was gonna get mad at me too, but...
There's this guy. I don't like him very much. And he's this old man that walks around and he's so freaking grumpy.
He kind of looks like he would be like an army vet. Let's try to paint a picture. So he's an old man, probably in his late 50s, early 60s. He looks like he'd be like an army vet.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
He's in good shape just because of like his stature and the way he holds himself, and yeah, he's like pretty big guy for an old guy.
And he looks so grumpy.
And he just has a
and like
grumpy
just
look
like
on his face.
I get what, like when we have the camera out, it looks weird.
Yeah, and some people get, you know, offended and stuff by the camera. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't think they get offended. I think they just feel uncomfortable about the fact that they might be in the background or whatever.
Yeah. But like,
this
guy looks so grumpy, and the reason I don't like him initially, like I wouldn't have cared if that was it, but one time there was this lady, this older lady, she was really cute and she was stretching on the mats and she didn't have socks on. Kind of gross, I know, but like instead of him like going up to her and being like, hey, like you're supposed to have socks on these mats just for like health reasons, he like went up to her and like was being so rude and was like, you need to have socks, blah, 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 and getting so mad, and she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she was a little helpless old lady.
Yeah, I was like.
And so every time we see this guy at the gym, like this is the kind of image that we paint him with because that's the only experience we've had with him. But today he came up and started talking to me about, because he was using the calf raise machine and then I went to go use it. And then
Sorry.
He said he was in the middle of using it still. And I didn't realize that he was using it because he was supersetting or whatever. And I thought he was gonna say something about the camera, but he didn't end up saying anything about the camera. He just kind of started talking to me about doing calves and how calves work. But yeah. Not really sure what the moral of the story was, but
this guy's a grump.
Yeah.
That's the moral. And I don't like it. And I don't like people just like looking so grumpy at the gym. Like everyone's out to get them. We're not out to get you. We're all just here to make gains. You know? Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted to hit him.
You know those memes? Did you see Ariana posted one the other day and it was like me when my boyfriend drives and it's like this person and they're like
It's not a person, it was like a freaking weird ancient animal.
yeah, me. It's me.
Alright, time to go clean up this mess. All cleaned up, ready to go. Pig is having an aneurysm. Woo! Woo! Now I gotta shower, get all this extra hair out. You can't really see it, but I'm sure guys can relate when they go get their haircuts and you run your hair, or you run your hand through your hair and there's all those little hairs that are left over. Gotta go wash that out. Unless you go to a place where like you go get your haircut and then they wash everything out. This place, they don't do that. I mean, I'm sure I can ask for it, but I'd probably have to pay more, but it's not a big deal. Just gotta go wash my hair and shower. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be honest, I haven't picked up the camera in a couple days. All the clips that you just saw were from a couple days ago. I just got super busy within the last couple days and I didn't really have time to pick up the camera and vlog. But I wanted to make sure I included this part of the video into the video because I think it's a really important message. And so what I just wanted to say was that, like, again, with Instagram and YouTube, you know, everyone sees these people and everyone wants to kind of be them or like be at their level of success or, you know, just experience what they're experiencing. But in order to get to those goals, and it's good to have those end goals, it's awesome, but in order to get there, you need to make small goals to help you get there. And what I mean by that is that, say for example you want to lose weight and you weigh 250 pounds, you can't go from 250 pounds straight to 200 pounds. You need to weigh 240 pounds, and then you gotta weigh 230 pounds, and then 220 until you reach 200. You need to make all these small goals in between that big goal and what you're working from to get there. So again, like if you wanted to have a 4-plate squat and you're only at 2 plates right now, so you have to be able to squat 2 plates and you got to be able to squat 3 plates and then 3 plates in a bit until you reach that 4-plate squat. You can't just go from 2 plates to 4 plates. You need to make those small little goals to get you to that end goal. And I guarantee you that if you make those small goals, you're gonna enjoy the process so much more than if you were just trying to go from the 2-plate squat to the 4-plate squat. From 250 pounds to 200 pounds. So it's gonna seem a lot longer of a process. If you break it all down, it'll be a lot more fun and it's gonna be so much more fulfilling once you get there. Because then you can look back and be like, yeah, I checked this off, I checked that off, I checked that off. I got all that done and it's helped me reach this end goal that I was working towards. It goes for anything, like not even fitness, just like with being rich or being, you know, being financially stable. If you want to make 7 figures, then before you do that, you got to make 5 figures, and then you got to make 6 figures, and then you can reach 7 figures. And sometimes people get there quicker than others. And why do they get there quicker than others? Is because they want it. You need to want it, otherwise you're not going to enjoy it. If you're just doing it because you think it's something that you want and it's just something that you find to be a goal and it's what you find to be successful, then you're not going to enjoy it. It's not going to bring you fulfillment that you thought it was going to, and you need to make those small goals in between everything in order to get there. So I don't know, I just wanted to leave that with you guys. I wanted to make sure I got that message out there because I think it's really important. A lot of people, again, see that end goal and they think they got to go from where they're at now right to that end goal, but it's not the truth. You need to start where you are and make all the small goals and check them all off. Check off all your boxes to make sure you get to that end goal. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see ya in the next one.